Hey everyone, we all want to know the secret. What do we do? How do we strengthen relationships? How do we strengthen relationships sometimes that's going through a rough patch or moments that's a little animosity between spouses, parents and child, business partners and so on. And there's a phenomenal interaction between Joseph and his brothers in this week's Torah portion that provides an amazing insight in how we can accomplish that. So we know that Jacob passes away and all of a sudden now the brothers get scared because what happened? We know over the last several parshas that the brothers sold Joseph into slavery. He ends up in Egypt. And not only that, he becomes the viceroy, second in command to Pharaoh. They have to come down to get food and they realize, Joseph is all powerful. And Joseph says, don't worry about it, it's all good, no problems. And they live down there for many years. And eventually Jacob passes away. At that moment, the brothers start saying, maybe the reason why Joseph has been so nice to us and not killed us and met out his retribution against us yet is because our father's alive. He doesn't want to hurt our father. But now that our father's dead, we're in deep trouble. So Joseph at that moment says, guys, don't worry. I am in place of God. If God says that, it's obviously this whole situation was intended and miraculous. I come down here, I'm sustaining the entire world. I'm able to support you through the famine and the entire world. This is all meant to be. But Joseph doesn't stop there. So the brothers said, what do you mean? They should have stopped there. Why couldn't he just say, don't worry about it. God says we should do that. This is something that was meant to be done. I'm going to take, you guys are all good. Joseph adds one more thing. He says, and also, I will support you. I'll feed you and your family. And at that moment, the Torah says that the brothers at that point felt calm. And because Joseph spoke to their hearts. What are you talking about? What about the fact that Joseph said to them, you're fine. I have no animosity towards you. God says this is how it's supposed to be. And Joseph, Hatzadik, the righteous, is saying this is what was meant to be. That should have been enough for the brothers to be calm. But Joseph adds this cryptic message that somehow he thought it was important and the brothers were receptive to it, and that allayed their fears. What was that? I'm going to feed you. I'm going to take care of you guys. What is that? The beautiful lesson here is that we know that we give to people that we love. It's natural. If I love you, I'm going to give to you. I'm going to try to help you out. But it's not necessarily as commonly known, is that the inverse is also true. Is that if someone's your enemy, even your enemy, these brothers thought that Joseph's going to kill them. Even your enemy, if you give to them, you help them out. You help them with a job, help them with money, you help them with something, advice, or something that's of value, that will engender love towards this person. Even if you didn't previously love them. Why is that? Is because everyone loves themselves. This is one understanding of it. Everyone loves themselves. So when you give to someone else, you're investing in them. A piece of you, a part of you is now in this person. And that will, in turn, create this tremendous love towards this person. And I think this lesson is so valuable throughout our lives. If we're in a rough patch with our spouse, the worst thing a person could do is, the silent treatment, not talk to them. But if I can give you a pill and say, you know what, if you guys each swallow this pill, all of a sudden you'll be back to where it was when you first got married, or you'll be back to prior to this fight, or you're having a hard time with your children. I can snap my fingers and bring you back to the original stage. Everyone would say, I would love that. I just don't like them right now. They're bothering me. Something's now I'm upset. So if you take that and say, you know what, in that moment, I'm going to give to them. I'm going to listen to them. I'll give them gifts, whatever the love language potentially is for your spouse or the other person. I'm going to provide that for them. And if somehow that's going to make me love them more, I'm going to give it a try. And I think that's an important lesson, is that try with our enemies for sure. We wouldn't think it would work, but it works even with our enemies, for sure, people that we naturally love, but have gone through things that have bothered us. When we give to them and we invest in them, that in turn is going to bring back the love that was originally there. Shabbat Shalom.